Okay, I think we are on YouTube already. So hello YouTube. I'm Fernanda and I will guide this conversation today. I'm here with Pedrito, Maria, and Juliano. We will talk about travel. So just before we start, I will explain a little bit about the platform. Here at Talk and Talk, we are a platform where you can practice uh, a lot of languages, for example, English, and it's a safe place to practice. Normally, we have a student here from the platform to get the conversation, but we are allowed to practice together and get others' opinions. And I think that's it in general about how the conversations work. Before we start with the topic today, that is about travel, I will do a personal presentation. This is really important to practice this presentation in English, and also is opportunity for us to know about each other. So I will start with my presentation. I'm Fernanda. I live in São Paulo. Nowadays, I work as a Spanish teacher, and I'm here in the platform. I think it has been already 2 years. I also got some French immersions here, and in my free time, I like to have a time with my family. I also participate here in the meetings, study languages, and watch TV shows. I think more important about me is that. And what about you, Pedrito? Could you please present yourself?
My name is Pedrito. I'm living in Santa Maria, Rio Grande do Sul. I'm married and I have a daughter. She is 9 years old. We have two cats also here, and I'm a DevOps engineer. I work as IT with IT, and in my free time, I like to enjoy with my family too, and uh, some immersions in Talk, uh, mainly in English to improve my speaking. I'm here since June this year to improve my speaking in English.
Oh, great, Pedrito. And what is your opinion about the platform? Are you enjoying the immersions?
Yes, it's different to me. I'm did some classes, 2 years in class in other platform, and there's different kind. I'm thinking is classes, and I'm stuck, and now I'm with the speaking about the speaking, and now I'm doing well, I think, and improve uh, a lot my speaking.
Oh, great. I I'm glad hearing that. And it's really great that you are enjoying and participating here. Maria, could you do your personal presentation, please?
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm living Cotia, São Paulo. I'm 39. Yes, I'm old. Kidding. And I live with my boyfriend. Some people say, no, he's not your boyfriend. He's your. Oh my God. Sorry, I fugiu totalmente a palavra. Seu marido, husband. But no, we are not married in the paper. Sorry, my cat. I live with my two cats too. And I love to listen to music and get out, going out with my friends sometimes because I like to be in my home a lot, and I like to play instruments. I like bass and guitar, and I'm here to improve my English. Sure, I am good in listen, but when I need to speak, it's more complicated, and I'm here to try to improve this because the words just disappear off my head. But well, I think that's it.
Oh, great, Maria. Great to have you here. And what about you, Juliano?
Hi guys, my name is Juliano. I am 21 years old. I study science and technology, and I live in São Bernardo do Campo. My hobbies are reading manhwas, listening music, and I like to go to the gym too, work it out in the gym, and I like to study development, assistant, English, and I am here and talking to could improve my English, all my skills, and to use the English in a future job. So I think that's it, guys.
Oh, great. Uh, and learning English is really important, not just for the job, but for travel and a lot of things. So I think have this opportunity here for practicing is really good. Guys, I will start with the questions. Uh, so I will start here with the first one. I will answer, and after I choose one of you to answer too, and then we go to everyone answer. Here the first one. If you could only bring three items on your next trip, excluding clothes and essentials, what would they be and why? Um, I thought this question really difficult because normally when we travel we separate some clothes and other stuff that we use in our daily lives. I thought about bringing my Kindle for reading during the trip. Also um maybe an umbrella if it rains during the trip. And because normally I don't think umbrella is something essential. We normally don't take for the trip. And maybe a notebook of to do some notes. Um, and I think that's it. But yeah, I think that's it. What about you, Julian?
Um, this question is hard because could not bring clothes and the essential items. So I think it's hard. So I have no idea, but I think I'm gonna take flash drive because I can put movies in the flash drive, things like that, series or animation, so I can see after and watch, and maybe a TV because I need to put the flash drive on some device like TV, and I don't know, maybe some kind of game like Uno or uh notebook because I can use notebook to draw, paint, or to play some kinds of game like Jogo da Velha, old game, I don't know the name in English, but things like that. So I think in my case it'll be flash drive, TV or something like that. and one kind of game like Uno or notebook. That's it.
Yeah, it's a good answer, Julian, about the games. I didn't think about it, but is a good option for having like a good time during the trip. And what about you, Maria?
Well, I think that the first thing that I thought is to bring a camera because I like to register all moments, not just in photo but also video. When the last time that I went to travel to another country, I I esqueci o bring no passado, but eu levei my camera and I'm always in the street filming the simple things in the country that I visit, and I love to do that. And after I can watch. Another thing that Julio said, because as I said that I will bring the camera, maybe I need a flash memory to 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 have another space to record a lot of videos. Is there someone? Let me think. I don't know the third, but I like the idea of bringing Uno too. I like this game, and in some moments, maybe this game can be very good in the trip, and I think that's it.
Oh, great. And do you think you take good photos, Maria, or no?
Yes, yes, I my X area was the audiovisual, so I love to do this kind of things. But in the last trip that I did, I just lost all the memories because
Oh,
record in the external no HD externo, and I lost this HD. So, oh my God, I cry a lot because I just lost all the memories of a trip, but the memories can be here, just in here. But
yes.
for me, it's very sad because I am a visual people, person, sorry. And in the next time, I will be more careful about this for not to lose anymore.
Yeah, great, great. And now I think it's Pedrito.
Let me see three things. I think my chimarrão kit, because we drink chimarrão all days, is a custom. And uh, after this, my laptop uh, to do things or work if is necessary, or can record the photos and videos I take, and also my tablet to read some books, uh, and I think yeah, I think is it.
And you use a lot your tablet for the studies, Pedrito?
Or reading, essentially, reading books, yeah, like a
Yeah,
Kindle.
great. Yeah, great. So guys, I think we can answer one more question. Um, I will choose one of you for choosing a question for us to answer. So, Maria, could you please choose one of the other questions, read and answer, and after
Yeah,
we will answer
sure.
you.
Let me see. Like the number two. Imagine you could teleport anywhere for just one day. Where would you go and how would you make the most of those 24 hours? Well, when I think in teleport, actually this is my dream. I I I can imagine that teleport can be a very interesting thing, but I know that it's kind of impossible. But when I think in that, I am a person that have a lot of oh my gosh, vontade to know a lot of countries and places around the world. But I only knew Argentina and unfortunately USA that I didn't like. I didn't think so great, you know. But if I can teleport right now, maybe I will go to Italy because of all the history that this country had, and maybe in the Coliseum and something like that to know this kind of place, and uh, also because my family had a love about this country. My grandma, and actually not grandma, but the parents of my grandma came to there here to Brazil, and I'm very curious about to know this country. And I think that I explore all the the places in maybe Rome, if you are more specific, and that's it.
Oh, great. Italy would be a place I would visit. And why didn't you like USA? Something in particular that happened there? Or no?
No, it's just uh, it's not so different in the way of, I don't know, architecture or something like this. It's not a country that has uh, I don't know. When I went to Disney World and Miami, you know, when I was teenager, the Disney was great for me in that age, but uh, Disney is just a park, you know, it's not the so I didn't find so spectacular, and the food is not so good. It's just junk food, and uh, I don't know. Don't I didn't like too much, you know. It's just for fun, but fun in the how can I say? Num sentido mais vazio, assim. Fun more
Mm.
vazio, tipo, you know, not with another kind of experiences of and culture. I don't like a lot. The people uh, don't treat me not so well there. I try to speak some words that I knew in the time, and the Americans don't have patience, didn't have patience with me in the park and the restaurant when I try to take some food, you know. But it's that's why I think.
Oh, great. I understood. I asked it because we have a good image of United States. That's why I wanted to know more. And um, what about you, Julian, about the question number two? What um place or where would you like to go?
Uh, I was thinking here, and maybe Canada, because I would go walk in the street, try and meet people, you know, because in this way I can learn and improve my English, my lesson in, with these people because it's different, you know. I could talk to native people, I think, I don't know. And but just in the street, I don't know, for me it sounds sounds kind of boring. I don't know. So maybe teleport in a beach in Canada because I have more option because I I don't know if there is like Brazil because beaching the Brazil you can see you can tell people playing football, people playing other kinds of games, things like that. So if there was like Brazil, it'll be good because I can um, play with them and try improve my English and while I am playing and walk on the beach, meeting people. You know, I don't know. You know, just a possibility.
What about the cold, Julian?
Cool. Oh,
Yes,
yes.
Canada makes me think about the cold that I never uh, have this experience of too cold. When I came to USA, eu peguei um pouco de frio, but Canada, I think it's great, but I have afraid of cold in Canada, you know.
Yes, I understand. I gonna wait a good weather, like hot, you know. I gonna wait the good time to go there.
Oh, it's a good strategy, Julian. And now I think it's Pedrito. What about you, Pedrito?
So I don't know just one place. If I could teleport, I teleport for so many places. I think to know place I know just for a picture now and like the pyramids. I'm gonna to inside the pyramids. I like history about this and like also the Chinese and Japanese history uh, about places to more than 2000 years. And I don't know, in so many places, Norwegian places, for example, to the incredible landscapes to appreciate and falls and it's so many places. I will enjoy a lot.
Oh, great. Uh, and for me about this question, um, I think I would choose Mexico because would like to know more about this country, be there. I think I would like to, don't know, visit some stores and the country in general.
Mexico
Mm,
seems to be grateful. Even Cancun, you know, the beach, the weather there, it's wonderful. More like our country, you know,
yes,
more hot.
yes. Yeah, yeah, maybe this is a problem, but I would like to try. Um, guys, I think I'll go for one more question here. Um, I think I'll go for the question number 4. If you had to plan a trip entirely based on your favorite hobby or passion, where would you go and what would you do? In my case, one of my passions are practicing languages, so I would like to try any participate in any conversation in person in the trip. Also try to search for some options of tourists that I can have an interaction with the native people of this country. Uh, for example, when I went to Argentina, I scheduled an appointment that was like a culinary experience, and there were some people from other countries there. The experience was in English. The guy was talking English with us. So it was a great experience. I could practice English and meet new people. So I think my schedule of the trip would involve this practice with other people, with in other languages. I think that's it for me. And what about you, Pedrito?
Yeah, I'm thinking doing a trip in a Route 66 in the USA and uh, know about the places, the Grand Canyon and other places through the this route. And uh, I'm maybe I'm taking this opportunity to go in California uh, and uh, now the going in the Google, for example, Google company or Microsoft or Palo Alto and other companies, big companies, tech companies, to to know the people and understand their opinions about anything in this field. It's an opportunity I will be take.
Oh, great, Pedrito. I think it's really good when we can choose some appointment or organize some travels with things that we really like. It's really good. And now, Juliano, what would you do in the trip?
Uh, is that about number four, né? Right?
Yes, number
Oh,
4.
okay. My favorite hobby is reading mangas, things like that. So I think uh I would do a trip from Japan or South Korea because in Japan I can understand more about this kind of culture, about animations, things like that, Naruto, Dragon Ball, this kind of animation that is so good. And South Korea, uh, there there are most of manhwas growing so much there. So I think it's a good place to know, to learn about their culture, things like that. So I think in my case, it'll be this both because I really like this hobby.
Oh, great. And you really already thought about going to Japan or South Korea or no?
I never thought, because I wanna in my priority list, I always thought about go to first in a country where I can talk in English with the natives there, you know. So I usually think Canada, things like that in general. But Japan or South Korea, I think too, not so much. but it's more like a leisure, like a hobby to to know. But about countries where the people talk in English, I think more about the study. I need to go there to study to improve my skills. But Japan or South Korea, I just think it'll be a good place to know because there I can have a good leisure. I can learn more about the culture, things like that. So is two kinds of thoughts.
Great. I understand because I think it's difficult going to a place you don't know a lot about the languages because you see in the street writing in these languages. So I understand. I think that was Maria. Yes.
Yes. Well, when I think in my hobbies and one place that maybe match with my hobby, I think England because of the music and because I am a Beatlemaniacal person, and my mom just singing Beatles to me if seems that I'm in her stomach. So maybe England and Liverpool, the city of the the guys of Beatles, and about all the places that a lot of bands play, like CCBG is the bar. Don't know if maybe everyone just listen about, and I know that there in England they have oh my God, bairro very focused in this about music and about artists that lives there and starts there. And I think that's why I choose England.
Oh, great. Um, I think everybody answered this one, right? Yes. Okay. So Bedita, I would do the same as I asked for Maria before. Could you please choose one other question we didn't answer yet for us to answer?
Yes, I think the number six, if you could time travel to any era and country for a vacation, where and when would you go? So I think is in England or China, for example, but I don't know how to see in that in some time. I think maybe 1,000 years ago, for example. It's so different, and it's more medieval things and historical things. But I think is a good point to understand more and see uh, write the things without the books.
It's difficult, right, choosing because we have some idea how it was in the past, but we really don't know how it really was, right?
Yeah.
Great. In my case, I think I would choose the 80s, um, to the era of 80s because it seems that was really cool, the songs and also the way people used it to live. Mm, and about the country, I don't know, maybe um the England because there are some artists from there that I like, and I think it would be great uh know more about this country. Um, and what about you, Juliano?
Uh, I don't know. I was thinking here. Maria said before in Canada is a little cold, right? So maybe uh I would go for any time where Canada is a little hot, a little warm to can
Good
enjoy.
idea.
I think that's it. Anytime where Canada is hot or warm to me can enjoy.
Ah, great. I think that is Maria, right?
Yes. Well, when I think in go to another era, I don't know if I went because different er eras, it's so complicated. When I think like medievals, I think it's nice, but well, we don't have a lot of things or of good things that we have today, so I don't know if I like to live in this past time. But maybe I think about the go to the future, to know how the world would be in some I don't know, 50 years forward. But I have a little fear too because I don't know if is se vai existir o mundo. But when I think somewhere that I have some curiosity about something, but not in the past, maybe now, I think it is in Germany because I study a little of eu não sei como fala alemão em inglês, só sei falar alemão e alemão.
German?
Enfim. Yeah. I was thinking about Dutch, but it's German.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but and I would like to visit maybe Berlin because uh, for a lot of reasons, but one reason in these days it's because it's the city more vegan of the world, and I became vegetarian about 6 years ago, and I pretend in the future uh, uh, be a vegan, but it's hard for me because I love cheese and I love eggs, and this is complicated. The meat is more easy, but I think this country it's very interesting because I read about that is the more vegan city in the world today, and there they have a supermarkets only with products vegan, and all restaurants have choices vegan. Maybe this is the one that I choose. I don't know.
Oh, great. Um, um, and I think I will go for one more question, guys, as we still have time here in our conversation. I think the ah, I think we can go for the number 9. How do you think virtual reality or futuristic technology might change the way we travel in the future? Would you use it? I think the virtual reality could allow us to explore some places like in a remote way before we visit, and maybe an experience more real than we have today. The technology better for doing this. And also maybe the options for the travel in the future maybe be better. Also the transportation more technological. And that's it. But I think some things are going to change as the years goes by and we have more technology. And what about you, Pedrito?
I'm thinking about something like uh, uh, we have we sleep like the technological things in the future in uh, virtual reality can brings uh, a thing like we something when we can sleep and dreaming in and just uh, appears in some place and enjoy this place. I don't know with things we really want to do and take uh, and enjoy this trip, this virtual trip. I think is the technological things with the AI in the future maybe can brings this to us.
Yes, yes, I agree with you. And what about you, Juliana?
Uh, I think maybe in the future is gonna have ways to to have a experience before you literally have the real experience. Because nowadays, we have the that kind of glasses. I think is from Mera. That when you can where you can use and do meetings, online meetings, but different ways and use for a lot of other things. So maybe you can use this kind of glasses to do a simulation. Like now you are in Mexican, now you are in Italy, things like that. Just like I don't know, a simulation. Mm, Maybe not so real like the real life, but you can have this kind of experience. Because I don't know, nowadays there are exist this kind of glass, so I think it's just we need just wait more time to achieve this kind of situation simulation.
Oh, really understand. Really interesting what you said about having an experience before traveling to the place. I think it's something that maybe is possible having in the future. I agree with you. Um, and now I think it's Maria. What do you think about this question?
Yeah, well, I would definitely use this kind of thing to have this experience because I don't know if I am very curious about all the things and all the places and I think that one thing that makes me feel more interesting too about this technology, it's maybe a travel time, you can back in time or go to another time in the forward. Maybe this can be possible someday. I don't know. Some movies talk about this all the time, but I think that it's good we have all this technology to help us, but nothing is compared when you are really there, and you are really feel all the things, the smell, the weather, the everything. So I think that this technology, pelo menos not yet, can bring to us, but we have a lot of this kind of things like Google Earth. It's one. Here in Brazil, I worked in the University of São Paulo, and in that time that I worked there, it's a few years ago, they are making a virtual reality of São Paulo in the 50s, and they create all the streets of São Paulo, and you can walk on the streets when uh, like you were in the 50s, and this is very interesting. It's valid, but I prefer the real life, even more to travel and know places.
Great. And guys, one last question is not here, but what was the best travel you did until now? Qual foi a melhor viagem que vocês já fizeram and why? Juliano, what about you?
Uh, I usually don't travel a lot, you know, so I don't know. But one place that I liked to when I went was Belo Horizonte. I think is a good place, you know. I like, and I lived there for 9 years, so I like. But I usually I I don't usually travel a lot, you know. So I don't have a lot of experience to talk about.
Oh, great. Belo Horizonte is a place that I want to know in the future. And what about you, Pedrito?
Um, I think when I visited some places and beaches in the northeast of Brazil, like Maceió, Natal, Rio Grande do Norte, and these places are so beautiful, and the beaches are beautiful, and the dishes we can eat in there is good well, and the best place to visit.
Oh, great. And now I think it's Maria.
Oh, actually, I didn't travel too much too. In my life, I only went to, as I say, USA and Argentina, out of Brazil, and inside of Brazil, I didn't know too much too, and I like to know more places in Brazil. Uh, but I think that one trip that was very special to me was to Argentina. That it's a beautiful city, and I don't know, I fell in love for that city, for everything. I just feel so nice there, and even I'm not talking nothing of Spanish, but even so, I love it there, and it was difficult to me for me to communicate there because I don't understand well Spanish and speak not well too. But I don't know, it's something about this city that really passion me. I just feel that I want to move there. I don't want to go out there. And when I went in, but I would like to know more about Brazil, like Nordeste. I only know Aracaju because I have some family that lives there, and it's a beautiful place too, beautiful beach. I like the warm weather. So I think that's it.
Oh, great. So guys, I will not do more questions as we are finished our time. I would like to know from you how it was today's conversation. What did you learn today? Petrito, how it was for you today?
The conversation was good and can bring more words and confidence to speak them. And with different subjects is can be more difficult, but is good to enjoy and practice more the language. It's very good.
Oh, great. I'm glad you liked the conversation. And Maria, what about you? How it was for you today?
Yeah, it was very nice too. And this morning we had Pedrito was there too. We had a subject more complicated. And now I hope that this team is more light because I am in the social program, so I don't build the teams. So every time that I enter in an immersion, I don't know what we're talking about. It's a box of surprise. But I, I think that this kind of team that travel and places around the world, for me it's so interesting because I really would to know everything, but I can't. I'm a poor person. I can't pay for my my trips. It's complicated, so expensive. But it's important. We are here and talking and listen and improve our language, our no English because it's not our. And I I I feel that even more. I came to immersions. The words start to be more easy to appear in my head. Not always, for sure, but it's part of the learning. But I like a lot all this kind of discuss. Oh my God, I don't know, but sometimes my tongue just minha língua enrola.
Oh, no problem. It happens with me too. So,
Yeah.
guys, thank you so much for being here, Pedrito and Maria. Juliana had to go earlier, but it was really great talking with him too. Hope you have a great week and hope you see you again in some other immersions here in the platform.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
Fernanda. Thank
you.
you,